Fair enough. Brother award? No? No, come. Just seeing if we can catch anyone else who wants to have a little chat. Some people then are burning a few candles we see, different flags, Palestinian, Irish flags. No? No one's that talkative tonight. No, none, just myself. Just want to ask people why they're down here tonight. Just had one man who basically just said obviously he wants the occupancy to end, and then asked him whether he thinks if the peace deal will actually work out and whether he has confidence in Tony Blair and what your feelings are about that.
Yeah, I don't know what this is going to be used for, so I'm sorry. I don't know what
no, that's fine. Are we on? We're on. Always good. It's just important to come down as a citizen, try to be informed, try to make your own opinions and not have everything fed to you second hand, and then hopefully try to approach things in a balanced way. I came down here about maybe a week ago. I think it was for the week and a bit maybe for the Pink Ladies protests and for Stand Up to Racism. We're on the other side trying to talk to everyone. And that's the only way I know. Maybe that's the Irish in me. I don't know, sir. But what do you think in terms of the peace treaty put forward by Donald Trump? Do you think it will be a success? Do you think they can manage it?
It's pure colonialism. It's a takeover. You know, it's like it was either we carry on bombing you and we'll kill everybody, or you surrender and we'll take over. And I think they put Tony Blair in charge to run it. Now, Tony Blair himself is a war criminal. He lied to the British about weapons of mass destruction in Iraq, took Britain into a war with Iraq, killed 1 million Iraqis, and now he's a sir. You know, he should be behind bars. He should have gone to The Hague for that. And at the same time as him lying about the weapons of mass destruction, America and Britain were actually blackmailing members of the United Nations Council to force them into a vote. They were blackmailing them with, you know, information they'd found out, and that was only exposed by a woman called what's she called? Catherine Gunn. I can't remember her first name. She was at GCHQ. She was a whistleblower at GCHQ, and she let out the email that she'd been sent, which said they were blackmailing different countries in the UN to get another resolution so that they could go into Iraq. So it was all arranged just to get a change of government in Iraq. They killed 1 million Iraqis. He should have gone to, there were no weapons of mass destruction. Saddam Hussein didn't have chemical weapons. They searched afterwards. There was nothing. It was all lies.
Would it be fair to say so in terms of this that you probably don't really have confidence in Tony Blair's ability to bring about the peace deal as you would like it or want it to be?
Tony Blair? Hell no. No. He's a colonialist. It's just a colonial takeover. Israel is the mad dog in the Middle East. It's the mad dog of America. America's backing all this. Israel couldn't do anything without America. They've been giving them billions and billions over the years, whilst their own people are in poverty. Thousands of them in America are in poverty, living on the streets, no health care, yet they're giving billions to Israel. Israel has health care, has, good education, housing. People in America don't. I mean, some do, of course, but there are millions who don't. They're on the streets. It's ridiculous. But yeah, Israel couldn't function without America, and they're doing the work of America, and that's why, this peace treaty is a nonsense. It's just a colonial takeover of Gaza. And they're taking over the West Bank. They've occupied the West Bank. They've annexed the West Bank. But it will change. We have the right on our side.
Do you think that the British government will take any action that you think will be good in terms of for Palestine. Do you think recognising the state of Palestine was a positive move, or do you see it as something else?
Cosmetic. It's cosmetic. They recognise the state of Palestine, yet they're still sending arms to Israel to bomb the hell out of Palestine. So, it doesn't make any sense. It's cosmetic.
Fair enough.
But I think things will change, but it's going to take a lot more of this and a lot more of civil disobedience in this country to bring the government to realise, or a change of government. Yeah, change of government.
Okay. Thank you very much for your time, brother.
I said, no water, no food, no electricity will be going into Gaza. He declared his intention of the genocide. This day, Starmer went on LBC and approved the starvation of 2.2 million Palestinians in Gaza. On this day, until now, the world has stood silent while more than 500,000 people have been killed, massacred, under the supervision of the United States and the British government by continuing supply of weapons. The latest report that the increase of weapons in the last 2 months to Israel from Keir Starmer government is a clear indication of Starmer's complicity in this ongoing slaughter of Palestinian people. So thank you for marching in silence, respecting and honoring the 500,000 people, and the number is rising every day. The level of terror that is taking place in Gaza and in the West Bank is beyond imaginable. This morning I spoke to my brother who had to leave the house 2 hours earlier to go and do his work. And he said to me, I am standing on a checkpoint where I am not allowed to leave to go to my work. And on that checkpoint there was over 1,000 cars in front of me. That checkpoint is one of 1,000 checkpoints and 1,000 metal gates that had been installed in the last 6 months in the West Bank. This ongoing genocide needs to stop. So we thank you. We will be here tomorrow for another vigil, silent vigil, remembering. We will continue to remember and honor our martyrs until the day Palestine is free from all apartheid, from all occupation, and every Palestinian can walk free. Thank you. That's right. Go home safe. Ignore anyone else and go home safe.
Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free.
Yeah, so pretty much just maybe I'd say close to about 60 people. Everyone, I have to say, very respectful, very much focused on what's happening. Unsure really if I share their points of views. I probably think of it slightly differently, but no one has been rude or anything. Not really many people want to talk. That's perfectly fine as well. But even though there might be difference of opinion, I think what's been done today compared to the other day, where there's been, I believe, over 400 arrests. People here now are very, very nice. They're really not trying to cause any trouble, just want to speak their point of view and protest about it in a very peaceful way. So I have no objection about that. And to be fair, I think that's probably the way we need to go.
So what happens now if someone walks away on their own?
That's all right, brother. Yeah, you can only do what you can do. Maybe he doesn't like to be recorded. I don't know. I did just say everything was peaceful. Some seems to get pissed off.